Darcey toned her style down ahead of her trip to meet Georgie's family in Bulgaria, but he still worried she was not taking the trip seriously. On the July 20th episode of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Darcey spent her final days before the trip doing whatever she could to appear more conservative for Georgie's family. From getting new clothes to swapping out her old long lashes for new shorter ones. First, Darcey went shopping with her friend Roxy, who is also from Bulgaria, as she looked for some more appropriate clothing to wear on her upcoming trip. But some of the outfits Darcey liked, according to Roxy at least, still were not conservative enough for the culture in Bulgaria, including one black jumpsuit she tried on. "I like this one," Darcey exclaimed as she exited the dressing room. "It feels conservative enough where it respects the family and the culture." However, Roxy disagreed. "You want to earn their respect," she explained, "or they're going to send you back to America." "I don't know if his family is going to approve of me and accept me," she explained. "It's a lot of pressure," Roxy said when she first met her partner's parents. "It took a few trips until I earned their respect." The first visit, she added, was probably the hardest one. Roxy also suggested Darcey tone down her nails and remove her long eyelashes ahead of the trip. Darcey protested a bit but ultimately agreed. She hoped that by toning down her look she would show Georgie that she was putting in the effort to look a little bit more conservative. But, she admitted in a confessional, "It's definitely out of my comfort zone." Darcey wound up pleased with the shorter lashes, which she received the next day. She suggested it felt like a good compromise, and hoped Georgie would feel the same. "I hope this is enough of a make-under for Georgie and his family, because I love myself, I honor myself, and I'll only compromise so much," she explained in a confessional. "And if Georgie keeps pushing at it, it's going to affect our relationship, because I'm not going to open up with a man that doesn't give me the respect I deserve. I feel like this is the perfect moment in time to really just embrace our marriage and our love life," Darcey said in a confessional. "Of course, I want to dress very respectfully for Georgie's family, but they're not going to be with us the whole time, so I want to pack some sexy things." But back at home, as they packed for the trip, Georgie did not seem thrilled with some of the outfits Darcey had put together. "Your boobs are out," he stated as Darcey showed him the outfit she planned to wear on the plane. "I'm going to have a jacket on the airplane," Darcey protested as she donned a white fur coat, which she felt covered everything it needed to. She argued that she had toned herself down a lot and pointed out her new lashes, but Georgie did not notice much of a difference and seemed annoyed with his wife. "Thank you, Darcey. Thank you for listening to me with these natural-looking eyelashes," he said in a confessional. "I'm 100% sure my parents, they're not going to notice your big cleavage, your super shoes, and your short skirt." "What's the big deal?" Darcey asked her husband, who noted this is not the first time he has told her how to dress appropriately for the trip. "You don't respect what I say," Georgie argued back, suggesting that people in Bulgaria might think she was a prostitute or a beaut based on her outfits. Darcey disagreed, but Georgie insisted she was being disrespectful. "You don't really care about this trip, and that's why I'm upset," Georgie told his wife. "I'm worried about what my family and friends are going to think about her and what they're going to think about me too, because she's my wife," Georgie explained. Darcey tried to smooth things over. "I don't want you to feel nervous," she said before giving her husband a hug. "I want you to care," Georgie said, to which Darcey replied, "I do care." She then said, "I love you" in Bulgarian before they shared a quick kiss. Darcey and Georgie then headed for the airport and boarded their plane to Bulgaria. In an interview before taking flight, Darcey acknowledged that the trip means everything to her husband. "I want to give love," Darcey explained. "I'm a giver and want them to feel my love, that I care for their son, that I've always had his back, and I just want to feel the same in return." 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Airs on Sundays at 8 p.m. ETPT on TLC.